Hello, everyone. This is No Mobile Sentiment Analysis. So we continue with our project. Our team members are Smith Raval, me, Elvin Ibragimov, Alejandro Barrera, and Bikram Lamsel. So our agenda for today is we'll talk about our week's 8 update, what we have done so far from the beginning of our project, what achievements we've made, what have been tracked as a progress. So as well as we'll show you our execution plan, so that you can see that how we'll achieve our goals and our objectives, and as well as you can see the deliverables. And after that, we'll just talk about like week I think week 9 plan. Yes. And after that, we'll show you our budget status. So the execution plan, as you can see, the first and second weeks we've done so much stuff. We actually started by cleansing the data and structuring the data. After that, we conducted a comprehensive research and listed the aspects for sentiment analysis. So we just basically brought the foundation into our project. We just started doing all of this so that we can work easily. And on the third and fourth week, we implemented identified aspects, rigorously tested the code, and incorporated feedback for continuous refinement. This is also very important to receive the feedback from the client and as well as from the professor to fix the mistakes and errors early on. On the fifth and sixth week, we integrated received feedback. We fixed our mistakes. We focused on further project development. We started developing more solutions into our research project, and we focused on integrating the ChatGPT API. This is a very helpful tool so that it can help with text analysis within the project to identify the text and analyze it. So, and the next 7 and 8 week, we had midterm exams. We did our other assignments. We did this exam for this subject. So the 9th and 10th week, which is now, we shifted focus to integrating the user interface and visualization within the project. And the next week, so you can also see our steps. The next slide. So yeah, as I said before, I'll just talk about delivering communication plan shortly. So first and second week, we listed the aspects, we cleaned the data. After that, we implemented aspects, we fixed our mistakes and errors, we tested the code. After receiving the feedback on the next week, we integrated the feedback from our client, and we implemented ChatGPT API as our powerful tool for text analysis. The next weeks we had midterm exams, and now we have done UI development, which is also very important.
So for the week 8 update, for the objective recap, our objective was to integrate JavaScript and HTML code to visualization our data frame that contains a positive, negative, and neutral aspects, and where we we were supposed to give them a number of counts, how much time they were repeated in the user review. On the basis of that we are supposed to showcase a tree map according to that. So progressing well, we conducted a test to our temporary outputs, and we got an output. The challenges and encountered this week, as we are developing a complete UI, as I developed a one page that contains all the files that are final with the start model output. That preview we showed in our last week. In last week, then we are listing this. These are the files that are scraped from the models, and after that, clicking on the final files, we are listing those final files that are supposed to visualize from. But after clicking this visualization button, we are not getting any sentiment analysis tree map over here, because as I mentioned over here, we are getting an error passing in the file path for the post method, and we are getting error loading the data frame. Although I have created uh, one temp file uh, that I was working separately, and after completion of that, I started integrating this file to my main code. But I was getting an error as I shown to you. I will quickly show you the error over here also. We are getting an error uh, to file path, which we are getting as a none. So this is the query that we are sending it for another page. As you can see, we are sending app visualization route to and returning URL to the get data, and we are sending file name as an argument. It's supposed to deliver over here as an argument, but as we checked over here, after printing the log, we see the query sending the none output, and as you can see, it is selecting the sentiment as positive, but the file path is none. Although the temp file the temp file that shows our work has done so far, this is the one of the file which I chose to work on with and do testing on our team. So once you get this is the page that's supposed to be here after clicking those visualization button, and this is our temp file, temporary code output which we are supposed to integrate, but we are getting fireball. So this is the tree map. Overall, these are the top 20 positive aspects. These are the top 20 negative aspects, and these are the top 20 neural aspects. As we select the positive and we click on the show data frame, we are getting a whole data frame over here. All the aspects that we got from the our ChatGPT model. Same goes with the negative and neutral. Neutral. So this is so far what we have done to visualization on visualization part, but for process solution, we are going to debug all the post methods, and we'll try to resolve our file path issues, and we'll troubleshoot all the uh, uh, file path and redirection. And as I conclude, despite of all the challenges we got, we although get a temporary output on from our side, we'll try to focus on to integrate to our main code on week 9 and next week plan. So these are the some screenshot that I have attached for the references, and week 9 plan in detail will be talked by Vikram.
Thank you. As we have already discussed what we have completed in week 8. So here we have week 9, and what we are going to focus here, it is in 4 parts. We have to error resolution first, and then data frame loading, testing and validation, and we will review our progress. So in error path is as Smith discussed about that file path error. So we are prioritizing to debugging the post method for the passing file path, and we will collaborate closely to identify and rectify any syntax or logical error what we have in our code, and we will also do in that utilizing the debugging tools and techniques to solve the problems, to address that problems what we are facing there. And for that data frame loading, focusing on resolving the challenges for loading the data frame, which Smith shown that to load in the data frame there is some error, so we have challenges on that, and then we will focus on that one, and reviewing the code and implementing and ensure the data frame is being properly imported and processed. Is that or not, we will review that one. And also considering alternative method, what alternative method which we can apply on that, so we will consider on that one in our week 9 progress for data frame loading. And also we will do that testing and validation in week 9. In testing and validation, we will conduct comprehensive testing of Java and HTML code also, and ensure that the visualization is accurately representing the data frame data what we have in data. We are ensuring about that for the visualization. And also testing and validation phase, what we are going to do is test various scenario, the context what is happening there, we will do that one, and how much we rely on that we will test and validate that. And then also we have planned to do that client notifying or client meeting for that. So progress review on that part, we will schedule for the review meeting with our client, notifying our progress, so that how far we are going to our project. So we will do that. We will focus this for part on our week 9 plan. And next, so we will start, and then our other remaining part will explain by Alejandro.
Thank you so much, Bikram. So as you can see, we have almost completed all the tasks that we were going to do during the week 8. And during the week 9, we are going to complete the ones that we are missing, according to the challenges and other aspects of the project that we are having into consideration. But overall, we think that the project is going good, and we're going to be able to finish it in time. Regarding the budget, this is the budget that we have been spending week by week. As we can see, almost all the weeks have been below the expected amount of the budget. So we are okay in this aspect. And in the next graph, we're going to see how the total money have been spent versus our total budget available for this particular project. Thank you so much, and I hope you have a great day.